welcome my dear students. Today we are moving to the chapter 10, that is character arrays and string. Okay. Let me see what is a character array. As you know what is a array, right? What is an array? An array is a collection of element of similar data type which can be referred by a common variable name. Now also we know what do you mean by character data type. What do you mean by character data type? A letter or a digit or a special symbol enclosed in single quote is called as a character. Okay, whatever it may be a single digit or a single letter or a single special symbol enclosed in single quote is called as a character. Then what do you mean by a string? A group of characters which are enclosed in double quotation. A group of characters which are enclosed in double quotation is treated as an strings, right? For example, let us see here within the group within the double quotation here, string is an array character. It is mentioned this is treated as a string. Also, you are displaying in your printf. Here it is also specifying here. If you print like this in your output statement is a printf, right? In the printf, if you want to get backslash, then you have to start with the double quotation followed by the backslash followed by the double quotation and well done, and it should be turned by the backslash, right? If you place the backslash character within the in front of a string, then it will print as it is well done within double quotation. Got it? So if you want to print well done within a double quotation as an output, then in your printf what you have to supposed to do, you have to place backslash with double quotation, and the backslash should be terminated with double quotation. It has to start and it has to end. Got it? Whatever the value you are specified with this well done is treated as a well done. Clear? Yes. Now if you place instead of a backslash, if you place only within double quotation well done, you won't get inverted commas. Got it? You are unable to get inverted commas. Now you came to know what do you mean by strings. What do you mean by strings? Strings means a group of characters which are enclosed in double quotation. So these are the group of characters. These characters has been double quoted, hence it is treated as a string. Then what is the character strings are often used to build meaningful and readable programs. Then what are the benefits, why we are using this character arrays and strings? Now the question will comes, why we are using character arrays and strings? Why is there any importance? Now the answer for this question is the common operation we are performed on character strings includes. What are the operations we can perform? Right? We can reading and writing strings. Reading means accessing and writing means to store. Reading and writing strings. Got it? So we have to read your name. Got it? Any software requires name. Then we have to read the strings and we have to store the strings, right? Reading and writing strings, combining strings together. So if you want to add two strings, then we are performing these combining operations and copying one string to another. So we are also using copying of one string into another, right? Copying of a string is possible, right? So in your word you have learned, suppose if I want to copy this is a string, right? I can copy by using your copy option is there, and by clicking that copy and I can paste here, right? So these are the operations we are performing by using your MS Office package, right? So such kinds of an operation is very essential while working with the strings, right? Reading and writing strings, combining strings together. Combining means adding and copying one string to another, and comparing strings for equality. Also we can compare the strings. Okay, we want to compare the strings. Suppose if you are searching some option in Google, then it compares your string with appropriate strings present in Google. Got it? If you are searching anything in YouTube, whatever the content you type, it must be matched if it is exist in your YouTube. Got it? So that is the thing, you are doing comparison of a string for equalities and extracting a portion of a string. It is sometimes we want to extract. What do you mean by extract? Taking a portion. Okay, extracting a portion from the string means we have to take a part from a string. These kinds of operations we can able to perform by using the strings. Let us see what are the operations we are performing, right? One is reading and writing strings, second one is combining strings together, third one is copying one string to another, and fourth one is comparing strings for equality, and fifth one is extracting a portion of strings. Right, now let us see how to declare and initialize the string variables. In arrays we have learned this character array declaration, right? So here the string variables can be declared. This is a very important question. You just verify your previous question paper. In your previous question paper it consists this question. So if you want to declare string variables, then we have to follow this syntax. Char, what is a char? Data type, string name, name of the variable, and followed by the square bracket. Square brackets comes means it is an array variable, right? And you are specifying the size. Within this size only it can stores, right? So here you should remember one thing, this string will be terminated by the null character. Null means nothing. Even if you have provided or not provided, it will be terminated with null character. Okay, even if you have declared or not declared, even if you have provided or not provided, you are stored or not stored, then every string will be terminated with null character. For example, let us see here, char is the data type, city, name of the variable, and what is its size? 10. Got it? So data type, variable name, and its size. So then what you can do, you can store only 10 characters. Okay, then this ct variable will start at 0 and ends at n-1. So it starts at 0th location and ends at 9th location. Clear? And next, in each location you will store one character. In each location you will store one character. Now let us see how to initialization of a string variable done. You can initialize the string by two ways. Here is suggesting by two ways you can initialize the string. Let us see one simple method we are using for the initialization of array. Here the char, your data type, string name, name of the variable, and the size, and is equal to, compulsory you have to follow the equal to for initializing, and you are opening the open curly brace and closing curly brace, right? Open curly brace and closing curly brace is terminated with semicolon. It consists of list of characters in the string within single quote. Okay, it consists of a list of a character string within a single quote. For example, here you just observe here, character name 10, right? What is character? Character array variable. Character is a data type, name is the name of the variable, and its size is 10, and we have assigned HELLO. That H has been quoted within single quote, E is also quoted within a single quote and separated by comma, right? And it is a characters. Now if you see here last, we have placed null character. It is not required, but automatically system will accept. Okay, even if you have not provided, your system will take this null character. Got it? Yes. So in the 0th location of a name, it has stored H. In first location it is E, in second location it is L, in third location is L, and fourth location is O. Got it? And another method of string initialization is you can directly assign this method, character, char data type, string name, name of the string, size is equal to, within double quotation, please observe here, within double quotation you can initialize the string. Okay, so likewise you can initialize the string. For this example you are seeing, the above example can be assigned like this also, char name of 10 is equal to hello. Okay, char name of 10 is equal to hello. Got it? That is quoted within double quotation. So this is also one of our initialization method. And sometimes it is also possible for initializing your character array variable by using without specifying the size. If you are not specified the size, whatever the value you are assigning, according to that value it will store the size. Okay, now what is the length of hello? 1 2 3 4 5, right? What is the size of hello? What is the size of hello? How many characters exist? 1 2 3 4 5. Automatically your compiler will accept 5. The size is as a 5. It is also one kind of a legal initialization. Okay, now however, the following declaration is illegal. We are seeing these are the valid one and we are seeing invalid declaration, right? For example, char str 3 of 5, this is declaration is correct. After the declaration, you are not supposed to assign the value like this. This is not allowed in your string. It is allowed in your integer as well as a float, but here it is not possible. Okay, and initialization of this kind is not allowed. This will be treated as a compile time error. Now, please observe here character s1 of 4 is equal to abc. In character s2 of 4 you have declared, you are initialized in s1 character array variable and you have declared character s2 of array variable. If you try to assign s1 in s2, it is also treated as an error. It is also gives as an error. Okay, and now we'll see how to read a string. So if you want to read a string from the keyboard, then you have to use input function. Your input function is scanf, right? While reading, we have to follow this syntax to read a string. Okay, yes, let us see scanf percentage yes, that should be within a double quotation comma name of the string variable. Okay, name of the string variable. Here ampersand is not required. For integer and float it is required. For integer, float and character it is required, but string it is not required. Got it? Which one is not required in a scanf? Ampersand. Where it is not required? In your string reading the values of a string from the keyboard. If you want to read the string from the keyboard, then which control string you have to use? Percentage s. This control string or format specifier or some sometimes it is also called as specifications, right? Okay, yes, here ampersand is not compulsory. Got it? Yes, let us see here what happens whenever I'm reading a value from the keyboard. For example, if I'm using the scanf, if I want to store the value like j space Swaminarayan. Okay, if I try to store j space Swaminarayan, it will skip Swaminarayan. It will store only j. Why? Because your spaces, tabs and new lines are not accessible in your percentage s. Okay, it is not allowable. If you want to access this space and everything, then we will use some other techniques. Well, let us see that other techniques are specified here. There are many solutions to read entire string with white spaces. Even if you have provided white spaces or tab spaces, if I want to access and if I want to read and store, we are having various kinds of solution. And first one is getchar. Already we have learned this getchar function, right? So by using this getchar function, you can read successive single character from the input and place them in a character array. Okay, you can read single character by character and place in an array. This will access the value until unless you press the new line. How long it will access? Until unless you press the new line. It has been presented here. Thus an entire line text can be read and stored in an array. The reading is terminated when the new line character is entered. Got it? Then what does it mean? By using this getchar array, you can read white spaces, tab spaces and everything, and it can read character by character. And how long it will be readed? Until unless you hit new line, enter key. New line means enter key, right? Let us see here sample example. Here character variable ch. You can read only one single character. Character ch is equal to getchar. Getchar means you can read only one character. If you want to read n characters, then you have to declare character array variable. Compulsory we have to use some looping statement. Okay, so let us see here character c name of 100. This is a character array variable. This is a normal character variable and it is a character array variable. Okay, now I am defining int I is equal to 0. Now I am processing by using do while loop statement. Okay, do while is very important. Sometimes always we are using for loop. Here we have taken one do while loop. Now let us see. C is equal to get char. What is the meaning of get char? It will read a single character and it will store in this variable, right? So I am reading one character and I am storing here. And please observe here, name of I. What is I value? 0. In name of 0th location, what you are storing? C value. Whatever the value you have read it from the keyboard, it can be stored in this location. After that, you are incrementing the value. Okay, now you are reading a set of characters. Please observe here. Here getchar means you can type a number of characters. How long it will access? Until unless you press /n. Okay, I will show practically. If you seen this practically only, you can uh, get you will clarify your doubts. Okay, let me see. So name of 0, you have stored first character, and afterwards you are incrementing. After incrementing, it will move to the next character, right? And now you are checking the condition while c is not equal to /n. Whether c is not equal to /n, if it is not equal to /n, then once again loop will be continuous. Once again the loop will be continuous and it will access the next character, and whatever the next character is present, it will be stored in the next location and it will continuous. Got it? See, let me see this program execution, then you will came to know how it will works. Okay, right. Okay, this is our program, right? Just a minute. This is because of my system problem, not your problem. Okay, this is my problem, my system problem. Okay, now let us see. I will explain the difference between scanf and this getchar, right? Let me see one sample program. Let me take a notepad. I'm taking notepad. Yes. Now got right. Let us me see. This is a sample program. Sample program on strings. First, let me read the strings. Right. How to define? Hash include stdio.h and hash include conio.h. Suppose if you are working with the strings, it is always better. One more header file is there. That header file is string.h. Please observe here, string.h. Okay, so now I am writing void main function, right? And now I am declaring variable character. See, character name of 100. I will give the size as 100 character array variable declaration, right? Now I am writing one output statement and you will see what it will happen. So okay, I'm writing one output statement. Just a minute. I'm writing one output statement. Printf, enter your name. Enter your name, right? So how to read the value from the keyboard? How to read the value from the keyboard for the character array? That is %s. If I use %s, what happens? You just observe here. %s ampersand is not required. It is name, right? I'm giving the name. Okay, name of the variable is name, right? Now I want to display the value, right? Printf entered string is colon within double quotation comma, and I'm printing, sorry, %s is there, right? We have to supposed to give this control string. Entered string is %s name. Okay, bracket close and semicolon, right? And get ch, right? So this is the sample program to read and display. Okay, to read and display your string. Let you save it and ensure that you are storing in correct folder. I'm storing in turbo c4 tc bin and I'm giving it as a s1. Okay, s1 indicates a string. I'm considering like that, s1.c. I'm clicked and I'm minimizing this, minimize this, minimize this, minimize this, minimize this, and let me open my editor. Where is my editor? Whether it is appearing here in desktop? Is there? Yes, here it is there, right? So let me open my editor. Yes, what is the name of the file? What is the name of the file? It is s1, right? Let me open s1.c. s1.c, right? So it is my program. Now I am compiling. Alt F9. Is there any mistake? No mistake. I'm running. Control F9. Control F9. Yes. So no error. It is asking for enter your name. So if I use %s in scanf, then what happens? You just observe here. I'm giving K space Praven space Kumar. Okay. What I'm entering? K space Praveen space Kumar. If I press enter, it will display K only. Why? Because if you use scanf function with %s, then you are not supposed to give any spaces. If you give that space, it will terminate. Got it? Suppose if I run once again, please observe, you have to enter K Praveen Kumar. You are not supposed to give any space. If you give the space, it will terminate. Okay, I'm not giving any null character, but automatically last character can be treated as a null character. I'm pressing the enter. Got it? Clear? Yes. Now I want to display K space Praveen space Kumar. If I want to do that, we are having a lot of solutions. That solutions we have learned here. So I'm taking that new file and I'm using this do while loop statement, right? Let me copy and paste it. Yes, this is our program, right? Got it? Yes, where it is? Okay, right, is not required, but even though, so this is our program we are doing. This is a mistake we are identified within this single quotation, right? Now let me check here how long it will be accessed, right? And this is our program. This is a one of a method. You can read characters or strings with spaces. So for this you have to include #include stdio.h and #include, sorry, #include conio.h, #include string.h, #include string functions, right? String.h, and next void main. Please observe here, and afterwards open curly brace, and after the variable declarations, what we have to supposed to do? Get sorry, clear screen. Yes, okay. So here do we are typing n number of characters. It will accept n number of characters. Among these, first character will be stored in C. Okay, and after that it will store in 0th location and I value will be incremented. So how long this get character value will access? Until unless you press /n. Got it? That is your program. Okay, and it will checks whether C is new line. If is C is not equal to new line, it will continue. If it is C is equal to new line, then what happens? It will terminate. Okay, yes. Now come here, get ch, yes, and semicolon and closing bracket, right? Now let me save this with s2. I'm storing where I'm storing, right? s2 dot c. Okay, so this is one method. I'm already minimized my editor. I'm alt entering. If I alt enter, it will show full screen. Sorry, function key F5, it will show full screen. Okay, maximized. And now open your file. What is the name of our file? s2.c. s2.c. This is our program, right? What is the main purpose of this program? It has to read spaces also, right? It has to store spaces also. So to read and store spaces, we are using one method is getchar. Almost we are not using the getchar, we will use getters function. Okay, but anyhow, let us see here. Alt F9, Alt F9, there is no error. Control F9, there is a no error, it is not asking anything, right? So we will make it as a profession, it has to show enter a string, right? So let me enter my name smc space sherva space bca. Afterwards I am pressing enter key. Okay, now I am pressing enter key. So after pressing the enter key, it has executed, right? We are not displaying anywhere else. If you display only, then fine. If you are not displaying, then it is not fine. So we have to modify our program. Now let me modify our program here. Okay, not after the clear screen, it is after the clear screen, right? Here let me write printf enter characters until press the new line. Okay, okay, that is within double quotation slash n double quotation enough, I think so. Double new line means slash in, already you are familiar, I'm not using that. Okay, yes, now you are writing this. Afterwards you have to display the value, isn't it? You have to display the value, right? So to display the value I am taking here, right? Before get ch I have to display the value of a name. So let me make here printf, or else let me print here. You can print character by character, you can know what I'm exactly doing, right? Printf percental yes double quotation comma now name. What is the name of the variable? Name, right? I'm closing this, right? Okay, yes, now sit and compile it alt F9 and run it control F9. So after compiling and running, it is asking for the character until the new line. Now I am entering smc space ce space sherva enter key. Now I'm entering key. Okay, it is showing ssmc. All these are getting your confusion, right? Why it is a confusion means this print function we have here, instead of here what you are supposed to do is you have to paste here. Okay, I'm pasting here, and now let's check it. Okay, now compile it alt F9 and control F9. Now it is asking smc space bca space sherva. After the enter key, it is showing smc space bca space sherva. Got it? Clear? Yes. If you want to access the space also, it is possible, but you have to write it long in the code, right? So it is taking get char function is acting on character. Afterwards you're in condition. So likewise you can do your program. Got it? Yes. Hope you are understanding this concept, and we will continue this further topics. Okay, let me continue the further topics. So this is the one method you can read spaces also, but it is not possible by using scanf percentage s, right? Clear? Using getters function, by using this getters function it is possible you can read any number of characters without specifying any above code. Okay, without specifying the above code it is also possible to read and display. Okay, yes, let us see. I'm modifying this same program by using getters function. Now let us see here. I will save as s3 dot s3.c. Okay, I'm making usage of here. I don't want all these things, just char is enough, and c is not enough, not required. Name of 100 is required, and looping variable is not required. Okay, enter a string, that's all these are not required. Observe here, I'm writing enter a string, enter a string. Okay, so double quotation, sorry, slash n, double quotation, bracket close, semicolon, right? And now backspace, semicolon. Now coming here and backspace, right? And coming here, it is not required. We don't have any these kind of information now. we will see without writing any looping statement we can write, right? Let us see character name. Okay, I'm writing getS function, getS of name, getS of name. After reading the name we have to display the so this getS function is also accessing white spaces. That's all. Okay, getS of name. So the getS function is used to read the string from the keyboard, even it access the white spaces and the tab spaces also. Okay, now let me save it and compile it. Hold F9 and run control F9 and enter a string smc. I'm pressing the enter, so it is showing smc. So using this getS function we can read the string on the keyboard. Okay, it can access spaces also. Okay, yes, so that is of you get function. Clear? And now we are having third method. This is a scanf. In the scanf already we have learned in your chapter 5. Even though we can access until you can read the character up to n characters, till you are pressing /n. Okay, up to /n, right? So we are using in this scanf function with this modification. Let me take this third one. Okay, I'm little modifying this your program. Instead of getS I am using the scanf function. Okay, so how I am doing, by using scanf bracket open, sorry, scanf bracket open, within double quotation per bracket comes here. Please observe here, square bracket and slash, sorry, cap slash, or wait just a minute, I forgot here. It is percental bracket start and cap followed by /n. Okay, now please observe here, percental is very important, right? Because it says you are reading the string percental, so a cap symbol is required, /n is required, and bracket is closed and double quotation is closed, comma, and you are giving the name. Okay, so what does it mean? You can read any number of characters, spaces, and whatever it may be, you can access until unless you press the enter key. /n indicates enter key. So this is also our format. I have modified this and I'm compiling, alt F9 and running control F9. Now it is asking for anything smc space bca space shirva, so it will accept any number of characters until unless I press the, okay, until unless I press the enter key. Got it? It will display. Afterwards accessing we are printing that. While printing we are using percental. Yes, so this is also one of a format. It is also read like this. Okay, yes, we have done the same thing. Clear? And we'll continue. Yes, so we have seen this format, right? By using this scanf percental followed by square bracket cap /n means you can read a number of characters and you can access any spaces and you will display the comments, right? So we have seen these topics, these informations with scanf. Okay, if you use to read the scanf by percentage s, then in your while reading you are not supposed to use space. Suppose if you want to use the space, then what you have to use, either getS function, or if you want to access the character you can use getChar function or you can follow this specialized character as a scanf percental bracket open cap /n to read any number of character which consist of spaces and tab spaces, right? So already we have seen these three programs. Note here string 1, it consists of string abc. In string 1 you can't store string. These kinds of you can't store another string in another string variable. Okay, you can assign one string variable in another string variable. So now let us see writing means to store. What do you mean by writing? To store or to display? To display the string to a screen, we are using printf function percentage. Then what if we print the string or the string is right? Already familiar with 3 times 0 by using function we are displaying the strings. Right? This is an initialization of an character array. Right? Initialization of a character array. If I want to display this information, we can use printf function. Printf percentage command name. It will play as it is as Swaminarayan. Example: while writing in your string, take the W stands for width, right, and dot stands for point, the P stands for precision, right? So this has been asked for the 2 marks. Please care, this kinds of questions for 2 marks very important, so you have to give more attention on this. Okay, let us see. For example, character str100 of is equal to hello. Now I want to display percentile 10.3s. So if you want to make percentile 10.3s, 10 is width and 3 of s. So the name of the array variable is str. So what does it means? What does it means? Out of your string, it has 10 spaces. Within that 10 spaces, only it has to display first 3 characters. It has to display only first 3 characters. According to this, it will print only HEL. Okay, according to this, it will print only HEL. So it means it will display 10 width. I am showing 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9 10. So among this 10 width, what you are supposed to print? You have to print 3 characters, dot 3 characters. So what is the first 3 characters? HEL. That will be filled last 3 here. Okay, HEL will be filled here. Last 3 will be filled with L. See, if I make hello world or AD. Now if I ask first dot 6 characters, now what information will be filled? So please here, what is the first information? 1 2 3 4 5 W. Within this 10 width, it starts 3 4 5. Here it starts HELLOW. Got it? So 6 characters will fit. Understood? So this is the thing it will ask you. Yes. Okay. Now using putchar function. So putchar function is also used to display content. So already we have learned this concept in your chapter 5. Once again we are seeing character ch is equal to a. So it is a character variable, not as a character variable. Please observe here. It is a character array variable. Okay. In character, what is the name of the variable? Ch. Which data? So what is the value you are selecting? If you use the function, you are displaying this ch value. What is the ch value? So you can display putchar function, or you can use printf function to display a single character. Got it? And next, if you want to display character by character, then you can go by putchar or printf function. For this, you have to use compulsory a looping statement. Okay, for example, you are initializing a character array variable. Here, what is the character array variable name? Name of 6. Is it size 6? Right. What you PARIS length 5. So you are writing for loop for I is equal to 0, I less than 5, condition true is to name of 0. What is the name of location? B. Right. After now I become 1, 1 less than 2, 5. For name of 1. In name of 1 location consists of A. I increment 2 less than 5, name of 2 is R. Okay. Likewise, it will print. By using putS function, what is the purpose of getS function? GetS function is an input function. It reads spaces and everything. Right, getS function is a input function, unformatted input function. It reads spaces and tab spaces, white spaces also. Right, to display that content, you can also use putS function. Okay, so by using this putS function, also display the content. So getS like 80 characters until unless you press the enter key. Whatever it consists of a spaces, it also displayed by using this function. Put function is the output function, get function is the input function. Okay, so also you are using the fifth you are seeing your type of writing a string, that is horizontal star dot star slash n. So star dot star indicates width and precision. You have to supposed to specify width and precision. Okay, width and precision of a string. According to the width and precisions, it will print the characters. It will print the number of characters. Okay, just like your second format. Okay, star indicates first one is width and second one is for precision. Okay, yes. Likewise, you will write the strings on screen. So now we have not read the string, means you have to read the value from the key. So by using percents, you can't give the spaces. You can read the character. If you read the character by character, you have to do some looping statement. This function read any number of characters without space, also have spaces it can access. Right? Next, using the function also special character function, you can read the value from the value. You have to use printf function, output function. In the output function, you are using control string, it will display. Right, so here the example, if you use 10.6s means width and precision. According to width and precision, it will print only precision number of characters. Okay, it will print only precision number of characters. For example, if I say it is a 3, then what it will print? It will print only HEL. Got it? And putchar function is also used to display the character. So if you want to display the character, you have to suppose to use either printf or putchar function, right? Instead of printf, you use the putchar also, but we will use printf only. Don't get confused. And puttest function, this way you can print the strings. You can print your strings. Clear? Yes. So this is about your writing a strings. Reading means you read and store in the from the keyboard. Writing means to display. Okay, and we'll further topics in coming classes. Hope you understand this concept. See you next class. Okay. Yes.